Howdy everybody, it's Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, making part 2 of the Toyota 4.0 liter timing cover leak repair. Just to give a recap, part 1 shows you how to take off the upper intake and all that's associated with that, the air breather, all the electrical connections, the valve covers, and then also the fan shroud and the fan and all your hoses. Now I'm working on my thermostat housing. I'm going to get my oil filter housing off, and then we're also going to work on getting all of our pulleys out of the way so we can gain access to the timing cover. On your power steering pump, on your thermostat housing, you're going to have 1, and then underneath here 2, and then 3, and then a 4th bolt will be right here on this side. So you have 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 underneath. Get all of your hoses disconnected, and then you're just going to have to wiggle and work it out and off like so. Okay, I need to get that hose disconnected. Alright, now with the thermostat housing off, really you can start to see down in here. So next I'm going to get the oil filter housing off, and that's going to be 1, 2, so you got 1, 2, 3, and then I believe a 4th one, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to be a 12 millimeter socket. For the majority of this stuff on the front of the engine, it's going to be a 12 millimeter, so just have that ready. Alright folks, so I'm going to get that off, and then we will work on getting the belt off next. Alrighty folks, and since you have all this room in here, all I used was a 14 millimeter socket and a ratchet counterclockwise in order to get tension off of the tensioner and then remove your belt. And along with removing your belt, go ahead and pull your water pump pulley off. Now, starting at on the engine side, or on the driver's side over here, I'm going to start working on getting my idler off of there, which is going to be this pulley that you see. So I'm going to remove my idler, my tensioner, and I need to get my alternator out of the way because you'll have a bolt right there that you need to get the alternator out of the way in order to get that bolt out. So that's what I'm going to work on next, are getting some of these pulleys and alternator and accessories, water pump, and other stuff out of the way. And then the next video after this one will show you how to set TDC, which is top dead center on the engine, so then we can work on pulling our timing cover, and and in order to do that we need to pull the crank pulley. Okay, so we're working on getting the pulleys and the accessories, tensioners, and everything out of the way so we can get the timing cover off. For the alternator, you're going to need a 14 millimeter socket for your 2 mounting bolts, top and then bottom, right here, 1, 2, and then also to clear it of the wiring harness, whoop,